Wheat. What it do? Welcome back to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. This your girl Lottie. Lottie. Here at Tears and Wheat to Road Show, where you showing up, never know what you're gonna get. Today is 12/31/2025. It is New Year's Eve, beloved. See? Wednesday, the 31st. 12/31, that is. I don't know why I keep hearing something that sounds like the Beverly Hills, really. Beverly Hills something. Oh, Jed's millionaire. King folks said, Jed, move away from here. They said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly. California could be significant. Something with that. Spirit said, get yourself a gift or there's a gift coming. But you already knew that. Everything that we feel in Spirit Gate kept giving us the energy, but you already knew that, So it's giving like messages that you already know that's true. So it's like maybe this isn't anything new. I don't know why they told us to title that, but we did. So this is it. Thank y'all so much. We left our charger. We probably need to go get it. Crikey. Give me a grace 1 second. Hey, Miss Monica, you enjoyed the movies with Ernest in it? I love Ernest. He's so funny. You talking about a person that made a whole character of themselves and stayed employed with that same look. You talking about getting into your niche. I got to get this charger because the phone gonna die. And I want to see what y'all got to say. If y'all know about it already. We need to get another charger cord, y'all. We need another one. You know. Ugh. Get down here to the power supply. Get the cord in the position it should be in. We got the mic and everything that we showed y'all earlier today put together. Y'all, why it was not compatible with the damn iPad? We learned to pay attention to the specifications and compatibility when you are buying accessories for electronics. We were so irritated. Got that thing all put together. And we should have knew something because it was, see, we should have knew when it was hard to get out the box and all of that stuff. Only to put it together and it's not compatible. Something was warning me like this is not going to work out. Especially when it's like difficult. And I tell y'all, I do not have the greatest patience is being exercised. I'm going to tell you that. Now, today was an exercise of patience when it comes to technology. Because, baby, I got to the point where I wanted to throw that shit across the room somewhere. Whew. Anywho. Spirit said buy yourself a gift. Have you ever did that from Amazon? You know, buy yourself a gift. You buy something from Amazon, whatever you order, and you know how we be ordering stuff, whether it's tissue or some sort of spice or an electronic, you know, a new blender. Put a gift thing on there to yourself. And it just make you feel good, like when you get it in the mail, and you be like beat up, if you like us, you be done forgot what the hell you done ordered, and then you try to figure out, what's this? What's in the box? It's a surprise, it's like a gift for you. That shit felt great. It's definitely like a practice in like receiving gifts from the universe. You'll just act like you didn't buy it. You know what I mean? So what? We got 2 new decks of cards, y'all. Fear said y'all already know. We more cards, the more we grow. So we got curiosity. I thought that was cute. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a deck to go with the T cards, like T to dig into some more T. The realest oracle for decoding the drama. Whew. And y'all know we've been reading a lot of drama, but y'all know, you know. So mystic manifestation. So I thought that was cute. You know, it's like, oh, that's interesting. And we have been recently talking about that lighthouse, like how some of us are called to be a lighthouse in the dark onto others. All the things you go through is not for nothing. You know what I mean? You build up all this experience, you share it, and you become a lighthouse for others to help them get through the shit. You know, the tea. So we thought that was beneficial. Thank you to the Most High God for receiving these gifts. Thank you so much for gifting them to us, right? So we do get like a challenge or something like with manifestation. So somebody, I mean, like, you know, somebody could be trying to get their stuff to come in and they could be having a difficult time doing it. Like practicing on the principles that help you manifest, you know, what you're looking for. Or at least understand what season that you're in while you're trying to manifest. It makes, you know, gives you a more peaceful type of energy so that you're not resistant. You're not like getting discouraged. That's what we're getting. So that you can practice, you know, patience and gratitude depending on where you're at in your manifesting season. So thank you to the Most High God for these gifts. Cleanse the energy. Thank you. See, Apple is coming through. See, wisdom. We do see death and transitions. Like, we've been talking about a lot of transitions. We do see threats, right? We see money, manifesting your stability, life, violence, privacy, or privacy. So what's kind of like threatening your manifestation? What is it that needs to change? The wisdom, transformation. It could be rest, right? Like a pause, a journey to welcome in this new beginning. Somebody may need to get some rest. So funny, we was listening to Veronica on IS Inspired Tarot. She does her readings today on Wednesday. Wonderful week Wednesday to everybody. But it's like she was talking about the energy of being able to rest. That's my friend. I had just called her. See, drugs, addictions, it may not be drugs, alcohol, obsession, or toxic attachments. It could be a toxic attachment. I'm hearing like being up, being busy, you know, trying to find something to do or just, you know, working a lot to bring your manifestations into you. Sometimes people could be addicted to the work. You know, staying busy, staying working all the time doesn't necessarily make you more productive, right? Sometimes it just means you're just doing more things, but it may not be resulting in more fruit, wheat. Yeah. See, bonfires, safe haven, flame home, and sing and dance. It's definitely something about changing your energy. So spirit has been on somebody to release the toxic attachment, perhaps of overworking. So you want to dig into why are you overworking? Are you overcommitting? We do see an oath, an agreement, a pledge, a promise. And we do see adaptation. And it is giving something that needs to end, right? It's giving that death energy, something that needs to change. I don't know if somebody's compensating for something, but it is giving like a balance. You could be compensating for like the lack of another person. Like they could I see judgment, I see ascension, right? So somebody could definitely be compensating for the lack of partnership, additional income, help and support, maybe making you feel like you can't really rest. You have to keep going and going and going. You got to make up for another person's, you know, presence. They took an oath and agreement. Maybe they didn't stand up for it. hold it up. Maybe you took an oath, an agreement, a promise. It could be like, I'm going to change things, or I'm going to get us out the hood. I'm going to, have us living good, whatever the case may be. And you're working like crazy to uphold that promise. I'm hearing what you sipping on. Not like a drinky drink, but like it's something with the mindset that you have to work yourself, to the point of almost exhaustion or something like that in order to get what it is that you are trying to get, what you're trying to accomplish. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, vantage point. Look at that, the turtle. And the turtle had been coming through. So the turtle was telling us, like, it's okay for you to slow down, right? You don't have to be racing like the Knight of Swords and just off, going, going, and going. Purify your desires. Burn away old patterns to make room for new possibilities. I welcome opportunities. You may need to rest. Spirit said they've been telling somebody to rest. Pull back on the overworking. Yes, they know you made a commitment. Yes, they know you're working on your pledge and your promise. But take a different vantage point. See it from a higher perspective. You may need clarity to see your path clearly, see it clearly. Running doesn't necessarily make you more productive. It could just burn you out. So Spirit may be warning somebody about burnout as you go into the next year. That could be something that they have been putting on your heart to change. I do feel like somebody is connected to, maintaining a safe home, but it's something about getting into the energy of singing and dancing, like praising, welcoming your abundance, welcoming your opportunities, sitting in the energy of understanding, like, it's infinite possibilities, like anything can happen, like to bring in this ideal reality, and I don't have to run and chase in order to get it. Right? To chase something means it's always running from you, so you don't catch it when you're chasing it. To rest, to slow down, to pull it back, and give yourself space to allow the receiving maybe what you need to do. If you've been working holic and putting out all this energy and you steady running and steady chasing, then what you want, you're pushing it away instead of allowing and resting and pull back so all your energy can return to you. That's what Spirit has been saying. Vitality. I am the embodiment of strength and vitality, radiating physical and a vibrant life force. So you definitely need rest to keep up your vibrant life force. Something about vibrancy. Prosperity. That's how you're going to bring in your prosperity. You're going to attract it. And you do it with ease. Right? Not running in a toxic, I cannot speak, toxic attachment to work. Is what we're getting. So you need to come into peace, balance, and spiritual alignment. That's what it is for somebody. And Spirit says you already know that. You already know it. Hey, Miss Lauren, thank you so much. Happy New Year's Eve to everybody celebrating today. Happy New Year's Eve. Welcoming the new year. We are displaying some new cards. Right? See what Spirit is reminding you of. They said it's something that you already know. You already know that's what it's given. You know how we be knowing the thing, but you just be needing to hear the thing so that you can do something different? Noisy sound. Information overload, social media out of control. So, judgment. Somebody may need to choose to come off of social media for a minute. Like a social media detox. Yeah, rest from that. That's what I heard. Curiosity. Oh, an encounter. So maybe get out. I don't know. Maybe find a little place. Maybe it's somewhere that the Spirit has been putting on somebody to go visit. Get out and do something. Come off the device. Come off of the TV. Throw a little something on. Get outside. Maybe it's a place you keep going by and be like, oh, it looks interesting in there. It's somewhere that somebody has been suggesting. Oh, let's go hang out there or go check out this spot. Spirit said, do that. Yeah, see, get out. It's giving go outside. Get some fresh air. Yeah, gravity, attraction. You might meet somebody out there. Yeah, definitely attraction, and we see potential energy. So somebody again is like, I'm getting really a grind of like social media and work. So we put ourselves in a weed field. Y'all already know. We supposed to be on rest, and I think we did a live 1 or 2 maybe lives every day when we were supposed to be resting this week. Just keep going. But when the spirit calls us a message, we ready to go. Like we welcome the chance to greed. We do see obsession, laziness, cruelty, and stupidity. So I don't know if this is somebody that you are. This is not another person. This is an attribute that the wheat is dealing with. It's given obsession. It's given an obsession with success. Yeah, like bouncing back. I don't know if you have a pet or like a passed over one or something like that. I don't know. But it's like work could be your thing. You know, like work is kind of like a pet for somebody, right? It's kind of like where you go for comfort. Somebody definitely would rather be at work, bouncing back, putting the time in, putting the energy out there, than pretty much doing anything else. Messaging for us doesn't feel like work. You know, it is a lot of energy that we channel and that we use to, to deliver the messages. But it doesn't feel like work to us. Like we could message all the time, even though it's not good for the body. You know, we have to rest, we have to recharge. So somebody, you may not feel like you are running as hard as you're running. You may not feel like, I need to slow down. You might be in that energy like, yeah, spirit is kind of telling me I might, I've been feeling a little tired. I have been feeling maybe a little bit moody, a little bit, it's giving like somebody running like a marathon, like a sport or some shit. Like always going and going and going. I do feel being overloaded with information. Somebody may need to social media detox, and you may need to do something to improve the circulation within the body, like so that you can transmute some energy, like bring the body down. It almost gives like maybe the spirit has been putting it on your heart to do something to burn off the excess energy. If you are a person that's geared to go, 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 you might have a hard time calming down. Bringing the body down may make you feel antsy, like shit, I need to be doing something. Like you might be like this, like it's something else to do. It's giving like somebody like you can't sit there for longer 5-10 minutes unless you fuck around and get caught up in social media and get into the scrolling. Then you might slow down. But is that really the best way to slow down? Spirit said no. So bravery is here. This is saying that you have the ability to do something, right? And I don't know if it's facing your quiet time, right? I don't know if it was like a thing that was put down in you, like if you are not busy, that means you're lazy. Like sometimes people have that thing like you got to be doing something and producing something, or that means you're lazy. Like it's given like in Living Color back in the day. Y'all remember that it was like the Jamaican family, and he was like, "What do you mean you only got 5 jobs? 5 jobs, you lazy bum?" Or something like that. Like you gotta have 3-4 jobs. Now shit, in this economy, you might have to have 2 jobs to make shit work, depending on the salary. But it's like find time for rest. It's something with this. It's given like resurrection, and it could be it could be like I don't know if it's like a old characteristic, like maybe you were able to come out of it and then maybe life happened and now you're back in it. I'm not for sure. It could also be, I don't know why we're getting the word infinity that's coming through. Inspiration and discouraged. So we see spirit reminding you that there is infinite possibilities. They keep telling us this, and they're going back to this chapter, and it's come up twice. Potential energy is here, so get this. Y'all see this word potential energy right there? Y'all see this? Infinity is giving this. The law of pure potentiality. It's talking about infinite possibilities. It says the source of all creation is pure consciousness, pure potentiality seeking expression from the unmanifest to the manifest. And in order to bring something from the unmanifest to the manifest, you have to have time to rest, to slow down, to meditate, to visualize, to allow things to be, to calm the system, to calm the body. Right? When we realize our true self is one of pure potentiality, we align with the power that manifests everything. See, you are a co-creator, right? You are visualizing the manifestation. But to calm the body down, spirit is reminding somebody that it will manifest it. It will. You just have to slow down and trust. To run this hard is a sign of mistrust. And then when it's not working the way that you think it should be, you might get discouraged, what further puts in more resistance, right? So it's like allow the spirit to do what it's doing, right? Things will turn in your favor. Just like manage your intentions, your desires, your passions. Don't let it lead you to low vibrational energy out of fear or mistrust. Yeah, see, it's all about money and this. And see, when you sit in this energy, and this is against social media, which is why they saying, like, don't look at that, right? Music, social media, social norms would tell you, because it's all about cash rules, everything around me, cream, get the money, dollar, dollar bill, y'all, right? Like, it's, but they never said just like, chase it. I don't know what song, like I know it's media that puts out that energy like you have to chase money. I'm on my paper chase. You know what I mean? And when you chase money, the whole philosophy around paper chase is out of alignment with the law, right? You don't have to chase. You don't. Anything that you chase is running from you. So in order for you to catch it, it has to stop running. And like when you chase something, you appear to be a threat. It's going to take the fuck off. Is money afraid of you? You know what I mean? So we kind of talked about money mantras. Like, you attract money easily. Money comes to you easily. Money flows to me. Money grows with me. Right? Money is expanding infinitely. It's a whole different vibe when you rest in the fact that you just infinitely abundant. You don't got to chase shit. Yeah, see, be disappointed. Because it's like, I'm on this grind, I'm on this chase, and it's not coming through. It's like, that's not the way you're supposed to call it to you. If you take off after your cat, they don't fucking run, or a dog or some shit. Anything that you take off after and chase like that is gonna run. Energetically, you attract it. Like energies attract, like a magnet. So if you are vibrating on the frequency of the money, then money comes to you. Success will find you. Right? So don't be threatened. Right? So the society will have you. And then look, it's like money, life, violence. Right? So it's like, what has you being a threat to the things that you really want for yourself, which you're trying to manifest? It could be your vibe, it could be your frequency, it could just be like that fuckery from like media telling you that you need to chase some shit that's supposed to be coming to you easily. It's given like you see money is looking at you and you just start chasing after it, that shit gonna run from you. But if you smile and open your arms and welcome it and be like this vibe of like, come on in, it might just kind of step towards you. So, relax a bit. Vibe with it. Yeah, let go. Surrender. Open up. Release. Release the chase so that you can receive. Thank you. Spirit said, but you already knew that though, That's what Spirit said. Somebody already knew that. Yeah, guardian of light. This is the second or third time I keep seeing a cat. It came up in this revealing the truth oracle. So I don't know if somebody is You know, like your spirit animal is a cat, a cougar, something from the big cat family. I'm seeing the strength card, you know, it's something with that. But I'm getting more like a tiger, like we just saw. So if you are in touch with your spirit animal, then you already knew that. We see cellular upgrade and leadership coming through. Nourishment, make sure you are feeding you. Cellular upgrade. I welcome the process of cellular renewal and upgrade, restoring my body to its original divine blueprint of perfection. I'm getting the energy of a divine leader awakening. So you're going through a cellular upgrade, cellular healing, healing DNA. But you know, you may have already be experiencing signs of ascension. You might be seeing signs and reminders. It could be coming through numbers. You could be, for somebody, I'm getting astral traveling, right? You could be experiencing, like when you meditate, you're seeing either the kaleidoscope of colors. It could be a specific color that's coming in. It could be purple, yellow, blue, red. You know, you could be seeing your chakra colors. You could also, for some reason, I am picking up digestion issues with solar plexus. You could be having a migraine or a headache for somebody. I'm picking up like behind the back of the head. Like, so your pineal gland could be getting an upgrade. It could be even one of your throat chakras. It could be like your God voice starting to come in. So, or like go to a different level. So you may be tapping into some of your extended chakra system. This leadership says, I lead to awaken potential. Again, potential. We just read about the law of pure potentiality. And the law of I have to show it again. We just have to. Why? Because this is important. And they opened it right to the page. Right? Number one. If we take the numbers of 2026 and add them up, 2 and 2 is 4 and 6 is 10. That breaks down to the number 1, which is the magician. It is all about you being able to wield your energy and master your elements. Mastering your why, your intention, your fire, your desire, your drive, your leadership. You know, the ability to stand your ground and to warrior through some shit. Your cup, the flow, the spiritual emotions, right? Your spiritual gifts coming to the surface. All those things that are beneath, and you can go deep in there to discover and pull things up. It's like mastering your time, your resources, whether it's money, whether it's your energy, knowing when to rest, knowing when to be active, knowing when to sow, when to give, when to receive. It's giving the sword, like the truth, your honesty, integrity, information. Are you open to learning, right? Are you able to unlearn and relearn? And if you are doing that, you definitely are activating your magician self. You are turning into the alchemist you are designed to be. Co-create a better future for myself and others. And we already kind of said you're a co-creator, right? And you understanding how to master your energy and these elements, you can manifest is given very quickly, right? You are in flow and in tune. Anything else from here? No. Curiosity. Hey, blessings. Hey, Miss Hillary. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Theo Pettigrew, thank you so much. Hey, BC, what up? Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Miss Monica, I appreciate y'all. Miss Lauren, again, thank y'all so much for being here. We just hanging out. Spirit said y'all already know this. Some of these messages are going to probably be reminders of things that the Spirit wants you to take with you. It could be just be affirmation of, again, shit you already knew. Sometimes we just be needing that, like, damn, I know that already. Somebody tell you some advice, you be like, I know that, I just said that to myself. Or Spirit is saying, yes, you're right, you know that already. So going into the next cycle, put it into practice, a little bit at a time, 1% daily. I believe we can all do that, 1%. What is this? Oh, that card is so cute. Look at that. Coffee cup. Y'all know how we love our coffee. We thought that was so cute. It's supposed to be a teacup, but I just named it a coffee cup. So it is what I just said it was. Big break is coming through. Somebody gonna get a break. Who's getting a break? We're getting a break. That's what I'm getting. You get a break, and you get a break, and you get a break. Everybody gets a break. Take a break. Right now, go to sleep. No, not really. I'm just saying. Spirit says somebody do need to get some rest in order to really manifest your big break. Sometimes you do all that you need to do, and then you need to allow the spirit to do what it needs to do, to syncopate things and bring it into you. And sometimes it comes in the darndest ways is what we're getting. We're getting the darndest ways. So what's the tea, spirit? Oh shit. It is the tea, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You stepping in leadership because somebody stabbed your ass in the back? Ha. That's what I heard. I heard have that. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's like one of the best ways the spirit could like take revenge. And like, we don't take revenge. The spirit does it. Alpha and Omega said a person backstabbing you could be the catalyst to you stepping into leadership. This backstab energy could have awakened you. It could have sent you through your next level of ascension. Yep. Misunderstood. See, you may not understand why this happened to you. You might be like, oh, this person was just a piece of shit, and I'm just, unfortunately taking a consequence of something. But it was so that you could open up this mystic and have a testimony to be a lighthouse about whatever happened to you, beloved. That's what I'm getting. So let's see. Trust was offered and loyalty was assumed, but beneath the surface, betrayal was brewing or has been. But if you already know, then it did happen. The real version never made it past the rumors. Now they're stuck defending what they never said. So, do you feel like you still need to defend yourself from anything because maybe what happened, your version of the events were never told, maybe it just never came out, maybe you didn't give a shit about defending it, period, but that doesn't mean rumors of what happened aren't still going around. Like, people can still be talking shit. Yeah, definitely somebody stabbed you in the back. It's giving Ace the Swords, Five of Pentacles. Could have left you feeling out some kind of way. You didn't get, somebody could be, I was just about to say, somebody was unethical on their promise to pay. Somebody didn't pay. So I don't know how much you lost, but it's given a lot. Like, somebody did not hold up their end of the bargain. This one won both of these. Thank you. Okay, see, look. 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. You talking about stabbed in the back? What? Struggling and stabbed in the back? Bitch, you made it hard for me. Like, the worst that you probably could experience with this Five of Pentacles. Somebody could have been out there for real, like homelessness, housing insecurity, food insecurity, financial insecurity. And what happened to you, it could be rumors and shit. You probably really never told anybody the whole damn story. And you already know this, but it's like, to understand why did you go through it, it's because you are being awakened on a whole nother level. You are being prepared for leadership if you are not already in it. Can't make it up, son. Now, you are a leader of divine beings. You're going through an upgrade, and we picked up solar plexus. That's the sun. We picked up that somebody may have digestion issues. That's the sun. Right? You could actually take off and rise very quickly. But these battles that you went through was not only to sharpen you, to teach you, to help you be faster. I feel like it's something about trials of the chosen, almost like you had to go through this. Yeah, justice. Like, justice will be had. If you feel like, the shit, just happened and they betrayed me and stabbed me in the back and I was left out here all fucked up in the game and all this shit, facing these trials and adversities, Spirit said it's going to balance. This is what you needed in order to go through this cellular upgrade. You could be going, like I said, like DNA reactivation, like really going to a whole nother level. Definitely could be a leader of divine beings. Yeah, the Spirit got plans for you. It knows exactly what it's doing. And I see 1 and 2, the way that they're sitting it is hangman energy. They're bringing you some sort of alignment. And 112 is coming through, so 112 could be a thing. I'm hearing the group 112. So it could definitely have been a romantic relationship that did it. Queen of Swords. It definitely opened you up. It's teaching you discernment. It's giving you knowledge of other things that you probably wouldn't even been down that road. You know, you probably could have got into esoteric ish because of this relationship. Yeah, plans, double plans, 1111. Damn, 211. Didn't we just say that we were seeing 211? 1 and the number 2 is giving me 211. This 1111, this is you coming into divine alignment. This is you coming into your awakening. And it's giving double awakening. You might be in a double mission. It's 2 sets of plans here for you, beloved. Yeah, better know it. It's 2 sets of plans. It's something that you are supposed to do. And the Spirit is growing you. They could have even taken you enlightenment to the knight, to the queen, to the king. And it's like a roundabout way of doing it. It is not linear. It's not straight. People be thinking like it's just straight. No, it could be very circular as you go through this storm and rising, right? It's like it's going down there and pulling something up. So the current of this, almost like a whirlpool, is like circling to pull something up out of the depths of you. And it's using the storms of life to do it. So you know that you've been through these storms. You know you've been backstabbed. You know you got some sort of gift. You may not understand everything about it, that you have a double mission, but Spirit said that's what it is. 3 of Cups. I am hearing celebration like somebody made it. Like you went through this trial, right? You're going through your awakening. You will be realizing some stuff, and you just got to be, see, I'm telling you, it's the heartbreak. It was building up a warrior. It's building strength, and you've been blocked in going through this shit for this purpose. Yeah, it's definitely going to bring in ultimate wish fulfillment. It's something about, I don't know, I'm getting patience, rest again, meditation. So make sure that you are touching base with the Spirit. You're staying grounded. It could be even something in your dreams, because dreams have been coming through too. Yeah, intuitive Page of Cups. It's something that they needed to awaken in you. It's a gift that's dormant. We see soul is in reverse. We picked this whole half up in reverse. So you probably dealt with your opposite. Could have definitely been a person. I'm reluctant to say a twin soul, but it's given like a person that has your opposite frequency. Almost like opposites don't attract, or maybe you are having a hard time with forgiveness or getting into your soul again to understand it. Yeah. See, 5 of Cups. It's giving regret. And you already know to touch base with the Spirit, but maybe you just don't like what they're telling you about the past. Right, see, 5 of Cups, we got 4 of Cups and 6 of Cups. It's like coming into alignment with the past. It was what it was. This connection came to you to build something in you. It could have taught you to stand your ground. It could have taught you to stand up for yourself. It could have taught you your passion, your purpose. It could have really lit the fire in you, or just put, on something that you needed to really stand up for. I am getting like stand your ground. So again, it could be for yourself, or it could be other people. 5, 4, 6. I am seeing the 3, so we're not going to leave that out. 5, 4, 6. So this should be 3, 4, 5, 6. It's definitely giving out of alignment. And it's giving like you need to face the 5 of Cups. And you may not want to. You may not want to face the energy of the past, right? But it's success here if you do. If you are able to reframe how you see the past, take the opportunity to move past it, to cut that loss, to write it off, you definitely will make room. Yeah, see, it's just a part of your emotional, spiritual awakening. That's what it is. See, spiritually, and we see intuition. It's something about your intuition. I'm getting a spiritual awakening, another level. Like the spirit is just taking you deeper within self. Get truth. The spirit is taking you deeper within self. Yeah, go in. Continue to move towards peace. And it's giving you soul searching within yourself. It's going to bring out some sort of gift. It's going to help you manifest something tangible. And it could be breakout energy with the Knight of Swords. You don't know how refusing to make good with the past, make peace with the past is holding you back from your future. Because it creates, again, that resistance. Look at this, divine feminine coming through. Yeah, but here's stress. Like, don't stress over the past. Let it go. Write off your losses. Take inventory. Do your ledger. If you feel like you lost it, don't, write it off. Shit. This. We looked up the value of a property that we sold, shit, damn near 10 years ago. I could have threw up. Y'all. I really could. Do you know how much? We bought it at the bottom of the fucking mortgage downturn for $100,000, 108. It's worth $765,000 right now. We sold it for under $300. That was in 2018, 17, 2018, 17, 18. If we had held on to that house, we would have an asset, a property that's close to $1 million. You think we don't get sick about this shit? Yes, but cut off the loss. What we said, we had to remind ourselves that asset is not us. It's not our value. It's not our worth. We have propensity and capacity to get it then. We have the same propensity and capacity to do it again. Like, we are worth more than that. The house, is not the thing, So, yeah. Someone chasing symbols instead of substance. Right? The house, the property would have been a symbol. We are the substance, and we know that's what it is. So we can still have a sense of fulfillment. We can cut away anything that be like, oh, you lost out on that, or this, that, and the other. No, we still have all our energy with us. The same way that asset was appreciating is the same way that we appreciate it the same way. And we are the one that procured that. So we definitely are way more valuable than the thing that we are able to acquire. So it's all about how you think about things. Businesses write off losses all the time. You are the business. You are the enterprise. It is you. You are the asset. So don't quantify yourself by any past relationship or what another person think. The way that you are coming out of that shit, betrayed, 10 swords, the wands, 10 wands, like the most pressure, the most betrayal that you could throw at a person, and you still here, you still winning, you still moving forward, you still getting up every day, you still doing the things, you still going through your awakening, you still on your journey. You a cold piece out here, and don't let anybody in their nonsense make you feel any different. Yeah. I'm hearing next message. Radiant health is here, so Spirit wants to remind us again what we already know. You are the asset, and health is your first wealth, beloved. Health is the first wealth. This misunderstood is coming through again. Y'all see all that shuffling for this card to come right back? So it's something about this. Spirit said, we know, but they want to remind us. The real version never made it past the rumors. So somebody is definitely like creating their own narrative. Why do we care, Spirit? We don't. But you know, you do. You already know who the fuck is talking shit about you. Why do we need to know? Probably because you're radiant and healthy and beautiful. Spirit wants you to be in perfect harmony. Allow the spirits to fill your cup up with purpose, strength, and grace. Okay? Shit. You know that the real is your health is the wealth. And people might be looking at you like this. They could definitely be like spreading rumors. Oh, she thinks she the shit. He think he the shit. You know, clothes don't make the man. The man wear the clothes. Okay, it is what it is. Hooked. Yeah, they just hooked on your energy. This is the people that's pocket watching you and fucking stalking you and trying to clock every motherfucking thing you do. Because you just that one out here and you already know it. That's what Spirit said. You got fans. That's it, right? So I don't know if you are moving, if these people are watching how you move and what you're doing. Shit, somebody hooked on you, they might need to watch their own motherfucking pockets, right? And this might be something that you know too. And are you got these people clocking you and pocket watching you so tough they ain't watching their own shit? Somebody might be on the verge of getting a motherfucking evicted. They so hooked on your energy, they not clocking their own shit. They could be watching you because things in their life is just not going right. They could be on that envy and jealousy, like why shit like this is not happening for me. They look, we're holding a grudge against you, cause you doing okay, you doing good, you doing your big one. You know, you doing what, and it's about the health though. It's the health. Are you out here on your collagen? Are you out here with your black girl vitamins? We did a review on that. I don't know if anybody got into the whole, black girl vitamin thing. We did. We tried it. They collagen is the same as the rest of the shit on the market. Don't be fucking around with us, y'all. Not you, we. You know what I'm saying? These people that be marketing to a certain demographic, pulling on the fact that it's not a lot that's geared towards a certain demographic, a certain market, and then you want to put your shit out there like you done came up with some proprietary blend that's good for us and our skin. Like, it's the same fucking shit. And they charge $7 price per unit more than their competitor. Fuck that. I'm not paying the extra $7 because it got a fucking girl with an afro on the goddamn label. Again, you ain't gotta be no label person to be great and have people fucking envy you for what you doing. Looking at you all the kind of way. It's your radiance, it's your health, it's your light, it's your glow. That shit come from the inside out, yo. But you already know. That's what Spirit said. Thief. These are just some energetic thieves. You know? Don't let nobody move in with you. This person might try to rob you because they holding a grudge because you doing better than they is. Look, obsessive. These people are karmic as shit. Definitely somebody is a little unhinged. I don't know what that's about. They watching you way too much. I mean, from fake accounts. Like, really? We know that though. They keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a secret competition. They're looking at you like the status, like the bar or some shit. So be careful because people get on that grimy shit. Y'all know it. Y'all know when y'all got some of them family members that be like they'll be on that shit. Fuck around and get robbed by somebody that you know, beloved. Yeah. And it says overthinking, stressing, overanalyzing. So somebody that might be getting kicked out might be trying to hit a lick. So watch your shit. Divination abuser. I do hear they praying against you. This is somebody that prays against you, not just because they use cards. We've been picking up like people who go to church or in their little groups pray on your downfall, depending on how you move. Don't be a person that be out here fucking taking herbs and shit. Oh my God, she's got a fucking, what do they call them things? I want to say apothecary, but I don't know if that's right. But it's giving like a whole shelf of herbs and shit, and you into some stuff that your great grandma, would have been doing. Herbal remedies. Put some onions on the bottom of your feet and put some socks on. You'll be all right in the morning. Drink this hottie toddy. You know, you would be good. Sweat that shit out. It's giving that old shit. Take a spoon of this cod liver oil and you won't get sick. It's giving like the indigenous shit. And whatever you do, you look good, damn it. And you probably doing pretty good for yourself because you ain't spending up all your money at co-pays at the doctor's office. So, I'm just saying. People watching you. Third party. I don't know if this is somebody relative to somebody else. It could be an ex. It could just be the fact that you got choices. You know what I mean? Like you got choices. You got opportunity. Pure potentiality is working in your life. Look, the universe giving you money. They may want you to give them some money. You know, you could have been a person that at a time gave these people money. Like you could have just been an open and giving person, whether it wasn't just cash. If they needed help, you probably would help them. You come through, you bring a little something with you, you're hospitable. It's giving that energy. I don't know why, but somebody is giving green. It's giving green with envy. Not only as you probably stop giving them money, but they clocking. And they even could be clocking you because of how much money the universe gives to you. Why is the universe not giving to me like that? They got a fucking grudge with the Most High. A grudge with the universe. Why am I not getting broke off like the week? Because your attitude is probably fucking stanky is what it's giving. Just saying. You over here in this, look, I know that's you because look at this face. You talking about unfazed? You chilling, drinking your tea. Didn't we say that? With your herbs and shit, detoxing your liver. Now your skin is glowing and shit. We over here doing a review on collagen. You know, look. They over here looking like they need rest. A glass of water. Okay? Do you good. Cock blocking. I love you, Miss Cherie. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. You blocked this shit out. That's why they got a grudge against you. You're not fucking with them no more. That's what I'm getting. Clout hungry. See, this group over here is clout hungry. They just do shit, say anything, make shit up. You know how people just sit around and just conjure shit all damn day long. They don't think that shit spell work. That's what I'm saying. They don't think that's divination, but it is. When you sit around and just conjure up shit and make up stories and talk about a person, you don't know what the fuck going on in their life, but you just want to make up some shit about what you think and speculate, you are casting spells of confusion. And it will come back on you. It will rob them of everything that they ain't gonna get it because they keep talking on your downfall because you got it. They're not going to get it because they're talking on your downfall and holding a grudge against you simply because you got it. And you not fucking with these people. I told you I can't make this shit up. Okay? You doing your thing. And you ain't bothering no motherfucking body. You not giving them more goddamn money though. You cut that off. Now they got a problem. I bet you they didn't have, yes they did. Yes they did. They had a problem while you was giving to them. And maybe you caught wind because you already knew that. Some told you that you know that these people didn't give a fuck about you. It was all about what you could do. And as soon as you stop doing, shit flipped. Now they all up in their head. Folks is getting evicted. They hooked on fucking clocking your pockets. You know what I'm saying? So be careful because people get weird. They get real weird. You will be betrayed by the people that's closest to you. Closest to you. It's always a Judas. It's always a Judas. Have you identified the Judas in your life? Okay? Dodge them damn bullets. Block out negativity. Getting the hell away from crazy ass people. When you recognize haters, you can protect yourself. They'll protect you from them. You a hater? Okay. You let me know what time it is. Goodbye. Time to exit. You want both of these? Alright. See, stalker and bad habits. I told you people fucking watching you from fake accounts. Stalking you. It's giving stalking and clocking you. Spear made up a new word. They said they could do that if they want to. I'm just saying. See, they toxic. And they may even have some addictions. You know, look, I don't know why we keep touching the hole. Somebody might have an issue with powder. You know, it could just be weed. You know, you could just stay high and unmotivated. You know what I'm saying? Just toxic. They could be toxic to the point where they just like the gift of gab, just fucking gossip all the goddamn time, paying attention to other people's shit instead of paying attention to their own bills. Somebody about to get fucking evicted. That shit is so played out. It's like you ain't done that shit with that yet. It's like that shit is over with before they even start running the race. Bro, I told you, somebody better fucking get evicted. And then running back to you to ask for money is played out, beloved. And so now they starting drama. You know? The drama is what it always have been. Instead of it being behind your back, it's in your face. But Spirit said, you already knew that. You already knew that. I love these. This is so fun. I hope y'all enjoying the messages. I hope they resonate. Oh, shit. Somebody might have had a spiritual demon and they done caught a case. Shit. Because this caught a case, I don't know. It could be sexual, but I'm getting demon time. It's giving spiritual demon. Yeah. Somebody got a demon. Somebody caught a demon. I don't know why I got it like that. Something like with the clumps. They started giving me that song, you know, where they was sitting at the table and they was like, sure I'm gonna have relations. Sure I'm gonna have relations. I don't know why it's coming through like that. But now it's like, hey, I don't know. So weird. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Look, plot twist. Oh shit, plot twist. Get this. Oh, that's so cute. I love this. Do you want it up? Yes, okay, thank you. Trouble pass and a big break. So you plot twist, trouble pass, big break energy. Y'all, this is what I see in terms of like time. I've been seeing this ever since I was a little kid, like a roll of film. And I could see scenes of time, like in each one of the squares. That's like when I told y'all I dreamed about my sister-in-law. I saw her as a, well, she came to me in a dream, but it still felt like a block of time. My first husband, I saw him as a real time. And the second one, you know, I knew he was a soul connection. He was karmic. Maybe he was supposed to be. I don't know. It turned out to be karmic. He was a Judas. But I knew that we were married. I had met him before. Like I knew his soul. Higher purpose. See? It's something here. Plot twist. And we kind of set it off to the side like I've seen this before. Type of energy. I don't know if anybody gets that. Somebody does. You already know this. That you see time like film. It's given like maybe you could see it go by. It's like sections. It could be like stills, almost like pictures for somebody. But it's giving a spiritual gift. It's giving clear seeing. It's giving clairvoyance. I don't even know. Yeah, clear seeing. A seer for sure. New information just dropped and it's juicy. Suddenly the dots connect and the real story is showing up. You know, again, like how you see bits and pieces of something, but you may not be able to put it all together until the spirit brings in other signs, synchronicities, or events start to roll out, and then you can see the full thing. Yeah. Legal issues, court. Somebody's in court. This demon that's on spirit on this spirit that's on demon time, low vibrational energy, spiritual court. We do see marrying for money again is coming through, and this could be a relationship that has a higher purpose to it, or whatever they did is a spiritual infraction. The universe supports me as I discover my true calling and rise into my higher purpose. So this could be the demon that's assigned to you. It could be another demon that you have attracted to you. And spiritual court is in session. Yeah, hands of light. Okay, that came across. I felt like somebody finna catch these hands. Somebody finna catch some spiritual hands. Somebody finna light somebody ass up. I'm getting all kind of shit like a spiritual ass kicking. Right? Energetic purging is coming through. It's giving a snake. Yeah, see, I released all stagnant energy. Didn't we say we was getting somebody like somebody finna like fire to somebody else? They putting but look, hands of light to somebody else is what it's giving. Spirit say, release all stagnant energy. Clearing my field of anything that no longer serves my highest good. Do you think this spiritual demon, if they in court still serving your highest good? Nope. Whatever they came to do is done. And if they violated you, they finna catch these hands. My hands are sacred conduits of universal energy, radiating healing and creative power into the world. Now, if anybody saw the messages on Hell No Part 2, it's in the videos. Y'all, I watched that one again myself. I think I watched that message like 3 times because the spirit had us crying laughing. When I tell you that shit, a person, this is another podcast topic, so go with it. A person that a masculine energy, because that's what it was, a masculine energy that seeks out a type of feminine that fits a certain aesthetic because they think that they are domiciled, small, weak, or fragile for the sake of dominating over them to intimidate and frighten this person to ensure that they are submissive. That's a form of abuse. That shit is not okay. It is toxic masculinity. It's men that won't date a woman that don't feel like a child in their arms. We see this shit on podcasts all the time. This dude was like, it's something about being able to feel like if I wanted to crush her, I could, even though I really never would. Bitch, if you want to be with a woman simply because you feel like you could crush her or cause her bodily harm, you're a fucking predator. Go get your life together. In that fucking video, y'all, Hell No Part 2 is on the video tab. This person sought out a person like that, thinking that they came across somebody that was small and docile. Did not know she had been trained to lay them motherfucking hands of light, lit they ass the fuck up. Back you into a corner, you're gonna come out of it. It's giving that tiger spirit, animal spirit. Like you never know who you fucking with. You would pick a person because in this it was given like Asian. I don't know whether she would have been Vietnamese or Chinese or Japanese. It was just given like the Asian family tree, right? Don't know the geographics, but she was given mini Miss Bruce Lee. Lit that ass up. Good for her. Clear voice is coming through. So your hands might have something to say for you. I had to say that. But no, somebody does have healing hands. Don't discount a person because of how they look. That's a part of the message, right? So if you are judging a book by its cover, then you might miss your blessing. You could run up on somebody that's going to lay some serious healing hands on your ass if you feel like you picking a person who you could just dominate and make submissive. I don't think it's going to go that way. I think they will have a clear message to say. My voice is strong and my words flow effortlessly and my message is always understood. Yeah, you might want to listen to what a person got to say. You know, don't put me in a position to have to lay hands because they have the power to heal. Release that demon up off of you. That's what I got. Space clearing. Release that demon up off your ass is what I heard. I bless my surroundings with cleansing light. Y'all gotta hear y'all look. I'm hearing some old church shit like exorcise the demon. She lit fire that ass. I bet you he went on that same shit though. Whoa, whoever that was, they called the damn police themselves. Please get this cat up off me. She beat his ass every which way. Didn't know where them hits was coming from. Was fucking doing that it man on that ass. Beat the shit out you before you even know what happened. Them ass was spiritually gifted. That's what I'm getting. Awaken the divine gifts within me, fully embracing my soul's purpose and unique expression. I do feel like you got, under attack with the demon that came in to awaken you as well. If you are on your higher purpose, I do feel like somebody's hands is serious. Yeah, you definitely took some aligned action. I don't know who that lady was, but when I tell you that lady laid hands and that shit is giving magical. Like it was beautiful. Like it was one of them strategic attacks where you almost wanted to study that shit. Like you knew she had been trained and probably since a kid to like fuck around and shift her weight and use other people's body weight against them, and before you know it, it's like da 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 da. She on the motherfucking counter attack and all this shit at the same damn time. Beat the brakes out somebody. Got their ass together, got them in alignment. Yeah, that's what I heard. Purified your soul. They did. I call upon the divine energy to purify me, restoring me to my highest vibrational state. I really felt like that situation with that lady and that man though was kind of like, she was an entity of peace, and she was with a person that just was not. It's like being on fucking demon time. So if you are with a demon and you have to do what you need to do to separate, because demons don't let you rest. They don't like for you to be in this peaceful ass energy. They don't like for you to use your voice and stand up for yourself. They don't like healing energy because it just irritates their spirit. But it's something about a plot twist here, right? Some new information just dropped and it's juicy. And it's almost given like kind of like what we were saying, like this person ended up calling the police themselves. So can you imagine this person that's supposed to be big and strong and domineering, and it's fucking film and video and shit of you getting fire lit to your ass by like a person that's like 5'3", 110, 20 fucking pounds out there telling your boys and shit you got jumped or something, and here go the video surface and she done beat the snot out your ass. Plot twist. See, harmonic home. There was no peace in that home. She brought harmony back to her space. Peace. I'ma need that. I'ma need that back. That's what I heard. And probably went through a whole timeline shift because she did it. Yeah. Now she'll be in line with the right people. And that is another plot twist. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. That shit is crazy. That is absolutely predatory, isn't it, Anthony? Yeah, and you listen to podcasts, you will see like some of those guys, they think like that. It's a thing like the smaller and dainty you are, they find you more attractive. And it comes from a place of control. Like I can control you. Right? So, they ran up on many Bruce Lee. She Layla Ali they ass. That's what I was getting. Like, damn, that shit was hilarious. So when I tell y'all we did it. The spirit channeled it through us, but we don't always, remember that message like that after we do it. But when we go back and watch the playback, we be surprised, like, damn, spirit, yeah. Right place at the right time. I'm getting is, once all this shit done, the plot twist is that she gonna end up on a different timeline. So if this is you or somebody that gets his message, because I feel like it's gonna come across. It could be for the karmic that hear it. I don't know. But if it is the karmic, the person that was predatory that might hear this shit, that might be listening, know this. Don't fucking choose people because you think that you could dominate them to force them into some sort of submissive role. Because you're not, that's like people who choose that aesthetic because it's like, I don't want to, we know the trend, we just don't call it out. I don't fuck with black women because they too aggressive, they're too masculine, they're too assertive, they're too bossy, they're too this. So what they end up doing is go pick another person because they feel like that type of woman is going to be more docile. Jokes on them. Jokes on them. I bet you that a Latina, she ain't taking that shit. She'll fire your ass the fuck up. What? They be thinking that, our Caucasian sisters won't fucking light their ass up. Shit, they better watch some of them motherfucking CrossFit videos and people out there MMA training. Women are being attacked all the time, and you are more at threat with the person that lay next to you, which is fucked up. The person that vows to protect you be the one that picked you because you look like they could do something to you, and that's crazy. This individual thinking because they got money and shit that they, it's like weird. People be weird. If it's not physical, it's financial. Yeah, people that be acting like they really own some real shit. Oh, I'm a protector when they really a predator. And that's that mindset. Yeah, that's a fucking demon. She lit fire to that ass. She revealed the real person. Like she damn near, look, this person had to call the police to get they shit together. And that's why I say I know it's film on that shit. Because if it wasn't from the motherfucking cop camera thing they got to have on, yeah, somebody now, it's gonna be revealed that they really got their ass beat by that girl. Same shit, different day. Yeah, happiness hater. She was dealing with somebody that did not want to be happy. They really were not happy. And you can't be happy when you disavow a whole group of people. To me, men who be like that, I don't date black women because them this, that, or you don't just date a whole group of people. You got something wrong with yourself, especially if you a bruh. Like you was born from a black woman, how you gonna say they all this or that? That shit is from trauma. You got a problem with yourself. And it ain't about who you love. You can love who you want to love. But when you see that trouble past came right back out. Y'all see that? We put it in there, shuffled, and they threw it right back out. It comes from a trouble past. It could be whatever trauma they have with the women in their life. Right? And they could have sought out women that had those same type of attributes and don't understand that they need to go heal that trauma. Right? Because then they could connect to any woman. It doesn't have to be any certain type of aesthetic, right? It's who their heart and their soul connects to on that intimate level. The past still lingers like smoke in the room, even if it's buried, its energy hasn't left the building. And the way that buried came out, it almost gave me like a southern kind of thing. So it's something with that. A lot of masculine men, especially, have trauma from their mother, especially if their mother was single and they watched her struggle and do a lot of stuff. I can't make it up. This trouble past just keep popping out, right? So if they watch their mother struggle, then they're going to have energy around that. Their mother could have been hyper masculine because she had to be hyper independent in order to make up the fact that maybe one of the parents were missing. She could have been short-tempered because she didn't have support. And I'm not giving her an excuse. It just is what it is. As a grown-up, you got to heal that shit. Otherwise, you are doing a disservice to other women because you're only picking them because of your disdain and your trauma. That's not coming from a place of love. So what happens to them? They end up getting some of the same fucked up shit we get. Person nut the fuck up and thinking that you with this person because you think they love you for who you are when they got you because they want to control you. That shit ain't fun. That shit is not fun at all. See, I told you trouble past, blocked heart chakra. You cannot love yourself with that type of energy. You just can't. This is a self-love thing. So if you don't love you, you damn sure can't love the women that they are connected to. If they don't love themselves, they not loving anybody else. They're picking them out of some sort of fucked up reason, and you know that they don't love themselves because they're predatory and they're dangerous. And they pick people who look like they cannot defend themselves. That's an issue. Damn. Well, they learned that day because she beat the brakes off their ass. Whoever that lady was taught that person, do not choose a book by its cover. Do not. The same thing that we used to say, don't judge a book by its cover. She taught them that shit for real, for real. Keep their ass out of trouble. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Live and learn. Shit. Live and learn. Maybe they'll get a clean slate. You know, start all over again. Don't do that shit no more. Now they know. That's what Spirit said. Thank y'all so much. We just chilling. We just hanging. We are. What's the tea? What's the tea? Unsent text, live and learn, coming back out. So mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. A message was typed with intention and then deleted out of fear. The silence says more than words would have. So live and learn, mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. So somebody has lived and learned a lesson. They're thinking about doing something differently now. Somebody else is rethinking, sending a message. They want to say something, but you haven't said it. Type it out, delete it. This could be both of you or one of you. This could be somebody who has learned their lesson, and you may, I don't know if they reached out to you, but it could be, I don't know why you would want to message them. You know. What's the truth? This one. This one. Spirit say, let's get the tangled love. This might be it, I don't know how many more we're going to do, but I feel like this is it. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Look, intimacy. See, definitely intimacy here. Aww. Are we going to leave off on a love? Passion coming together, a magnetic pull. Yeah, somebody's missing somebody. We see distractions. Love that lasts, timeless, real, and a deep affection. Oh, this could go all the way. Contemplation. They look like they're thinking. So why is nobody talking? That's the thing. So, fear, vulnerability, putting yourself out there. Yeah. Real love, the real deal, and high value. The Empress, self-worth, will not settle. Beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident. You not reaching out to this person because they haven't reached out to you yet. Y'all both sitting up there thinking about each other. This person thinks that if they made a mistake, they want to do something differently. Y'all both thinking about each other, but you're not going to reach out to them because you know your worth. You might think about it and even start a text and be like, fuck that shit. I am who I am. I don't chase, right? I attract. So if they're not coming in, then is what it's given. But it is some vibes here, intimacy and love that could last, like the real deal. Y'all know how many fucked up cards is in these decks, right? And all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 6 of these cards got good energy. The only thing that's wrong is that y'all both thinking about it and not doing nothing. So, it's always that thing, right? You could choose to be like, I'm Empress, I attract, I don't chase, I'm not doing shit, I'm not saying shit. This person could be scared as hell of your rejection. They may not make a move because they may be afraid that you're going to reject them. Yeah, contemplation. I told you, didn't it look like they were thinking? Yeah, they're very unsure. They're weighing out their options. I don't feel like they playing games. We do see childish. Maybe they were in the past, in Inferno, right? So again, you live and you learn. If this person was childish in the past, and shit went up in flames, They probably are not sure whether or not they can come back towards you. I don't know if they tried to reach out to you or have a conversation, but whatever it is, you not reaching out. Soul contract, look, soulmates, fucking partnership, spiritual union, a karmic agreement. It may not be karmic. It could be karmic that's start karmic. You learned a lesson. It is a lesson learning thing. But that doesn't mean it can't go the distance. Wait a minute, Spirit. Is it? It's given. Okay, because I said it doesn't mean it can't go the distance. It doesn't mean that. It can go the distance. Okay, let me know. Oh shit, pop up. This person could pop up to your crib, or maybe they did for somebody. An unexpected visit, just taking a risk, facing their fears, pushing through their emotions. Like thinking about it, contemplating. You not saying shit. They might just take the chance, take the risk, and just pop up, beloved. Hell. Alright, Spirit, anything else in here? Spirit say, yeah, secretive and fights. They were dishonest about something. Mysterious. Poor communication, detached. So definitely getting poor communication, detached from communication, like you want to send it but you don't. And it's something mysterious and hiding information, definitely mysterious. It could be about you. You could be secretive, right? Empress kind of has a vibe, you know what I'm saying? Again, you giving like somebody that follows your intuition. You manage your time, your money, your resources. You got this fire about you. You deep and spiritual and emotional. Like you know, you got your discernment. Your sword is up. So it's a thing with you. You could be, it's given like not intimidating, but kind of, you know. Yeah, but somebody definitely desires you. Definitely desirable and mysterious. And this person has intense feelings, which you probably know. You may not know that they self pleasure. You may not know that. Maybe you do. I'm kind of getting sexting kind of feeling. But it's definitely giving like somebody self pleasures. Yeah, and you're definitely stubborn. Bossy. You don't have to be like selfish, but definitely boss chick is giving guarded, maybe a little inflexible. They may see you as lacking empathy, or they just don't understand how you feel. They're very unsure of you. Yeah, but they want to reconcile. They do. So this person could definitely pop up at the crib, or they did. Y'all were able to reconcile, get things back together. Better communication. So communication was the issue, and now you live and you learn, and you can make it work. Equal give and take. Getting back together. Look, an unknown caller. Fake text, spam numbers playing on the phone. Who is that in controversy? Drama, scandal, scandalous is what I just heard. Disbelief, hidden things revealed. So I don't know if they felt like something was coming off of you, like maybe you were non-committal, maybe they felt like you got a lot of suitors. It could feel like insecurity or some shit, like maybe they were in competition. Yeah, see, it's like games, competition. They might have thought you were playing mind games, like you might have been gaslighting them or some shit, maybe even appearing to be emotionally unavailable. Sometimes that's like the other side. Like when we don't take the opportunity as feminine to stand in our authority and be like, you know, just to make a move or say something. There's nothing wrong. See, a message, like we were saying, like to say something, right? Sometimes it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm chasing him and I'm shooting my shot. But you kind of are. It's just how you do it. Really committed this time, feeling it again, sick and tired of the bullshit, over it, you know. We do see red flags and avoidance. So somebody could look at the communication like it's a red flag, be like, I'm sick of it, and avoidance. But it does give like this energy of like, I'm feeling it again, like things being reunited, some sort of spark, and wanting to really commit, like being in it for the long term. This could be something that just doesn't leave their spirit. It may not leave your spirit. It could just be there. Like this feeling bubbling and it's trying to come up. You could even be seeing things or something. Yeah, see, clear mind, clear heart. insight, clarity, truth. You could be getting a vision or seeing something from the spirit to tell you what you need to do. You know, and if you don't do it, then this person may end up just popping up. They could be mirroring that same type of energy. You are sending unsent text messages, and maybe they are too. Maybe they don't feel like this is a conversation to have over the phone, over the text, and it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go do it, take the chance, the risk, and just pop the fuck up. And there you go, reconciliation. I'm hearing having the you know, y'all might be getting it in. But I don't know what this. If you are getting unknown callers from fake numbers and shit, it could be this person. Yeah, they might be trying to figure out if it's over for real or not. Yeah, you might be just doing your thing, self love and shit, and this person might be trying to play on your phone. It's definitely an issue with poor communication. Like, people need to talk, they need to say something. It's given like, if you want to say something, say it, right? Like, don't be quiet and do like no tit for tat. Somebody has to speak up and stand in their truth and their authority. But Spirit said y'all already know that. Anything else, beloved? No? This one? Yeah. So, do you want to do another message? Is this alluding to something else? Okay. Well, something about, I'm getting something with whoever this individual is, the feminine in this, or whoever is the person that's not sending the messages, like you're not returning. It's something about being surprised and shocked. I don't feel like somebody getting caught. It's almost like when you open up the door or you look out the door, you're gonna be like, oh shit. Surprised and shocked by something. Yeah, spotlight. We do see popular, platform, loves attention. The narc word is there, but I'm not getting no energy off of that. Desire. It could be something about how this person desires you, how much attention they show to you. What the fuck? Somebody really feel foolish. They felt like they had egg on their face. Like they really learned a lesson. I don't know what they did, but it definitely resulted in poor communication. Y'all both mirroring each other with some type of energy and definitely not talking. So whatever they did, you're mirroring something in a similar. They fucked it up. They need to come to you and fix it. And it's given, you think about the fact that they need to come to you and fix it if they want to be with you, because you're standing in your truth and your power and you know your worth. So you're not going to reach out first, even though you think about doing it. This person feels such a kind of way, they might just pop up at your crib. I told you, they so sick and tired of this energy, they might just pop up. It's going from like, should I give up on this, to getting some sort of inspiration and just coming to make amends or something. Yeah, see, to showing a whole bunch of attention. Yeah, because I'm asking, like, is this still the same? Yeah. And it's something about being in the spotlight. I don't know what you do, or if it's just person just loves to show attention. If they felt like you loved attention, like always trying to be, you know, that I'm that girl, like type of energy. So something with that could have made them feel a kind of way, whether it's insecurity or not, but it definitely did. Yeah, that's where it's something about poor communication, trust issues. See, they could have had like a thing with either the amount of attention that you get, or the fact that you love attention, love being in the spotlight, like being a star in the room, kind of like Leo energy, a person that kind of soaks that up, and this person could have a problem with that. And they may not have really expressed themselves in a great way. Love affair. Oh shit. See, they may think that you like just want attention to be out in the streets or some shit. They may think that you out there fucking around. You got multiple people, third parties, you know, and that may not have been anything near the truth, you know. Now we see snooping, stalking your social media. They could be asking people about you. Somebody could even be getting tarot readings on you. What they doing? Yeah, what they doing? Infatuation, definitely infatuated with you because they want to reconcile. They really want to be with you. Someone's forgiving you, let go, peace, spiritual release. I don't know what they would have to forgive you for, but I don't know what the conversation was in terms of like attention. Are you putting it on? Do you just want everybody else to look at you or whatever the case may be? Maybe you blew off their concerns and didn't really, you know, you don't have to make somebody feel comfortable, but you can communicate with a way to be like, babe, you know, it's not like that. You know, the case may be. You know, whether it's something to help them feel a little bit more reassured, right? Because we do see soul searching, deeper meaning in a spiritual path. So this definitely could be a lesson for the both of you in terms of how we then compromise and give love and reassurance in relationships. Growing together, like I said, it was a journey, a lesson for the both of you. Wow. Anything else? Spirit say no. That's what we got. Deuces, yo. Ha! That's what we got. Spirit said. I love y'all. This was so fun. Thank y'all so much for being around here as we opened up these couple of decks of cards. We just wanted to talk about, you know, some stuff that y'all already know before we change the date on the year on the calendar, yo, right? Like just that. Look, 11/11. Spiritual attacks are here. Resolving conflicts before we go into the new year, if possible. If anything, do it with yourself. Mind training. You know, tell yourself everything is okay. You release it all. You release it. I release you. I don't know if y'all remember that movie back in the day. What is it? Dinner with Schmucks. It was what is his name? Steve Carell. That dude is so freaking hilarious to me. Him and one of my two favorite comedians is Jim Carrey and Steve Carell. Hilarious in a movie. And they put both of them in the movie together with Bruce Almighty. Oh my goodness. I love comedies, y'all. Laugh. Laughter is good for the soul. It's very healthy. It helps you transmute negative energy. People who laugh more get sick less. That's true. That's true. Look at that. People who laugh and who are able to see the lighter things of life tend to live longer. You know? I don't know about that part, but I feel like it's true. I feel like we should say it. So lean to the lighter things, bring some humor. You know, let some stuff go. Especially the things that you know. Like, do the things that you know. If you know you on your eat better trip, then eat better. 1% daily. That's all you got to do. That's it. You know, increase your confidence. 1% daily. Believe in yourself. Ideal reality, you can create it. It says, I am manifesting the most beautiful version of my reality by embodying the energy of my desired state now. Look at that. Like right now. Like do it now. Like what's stopping you from embodying that energy? Embodying that version of yourself. It has nothing to do with the date on the calendar. You can do it whenever you want to. Spirit said, but you know that too. Thank y'all so much for joining. Happy New Year's to you. I hope you guys are safe, that you have a great evening, that safe and fun and safe. To the next now. I love y'all so much. We got to run through. I know. Cherie, isn't that, look, big deck energy. Hilarious. Look, Miss Hillary, thank you. Ruthie Woods, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Coach Unique, what up, Week? Thank you so much for tapping in. Miss Monica, I love you. Thank you so much. I just have to say it again. You always leave such amazing comments on the videos, even after the live post. It's so helpful to the algorithm to help us keep growing. You leave comments that just deepen the conversation and help it go to a whole nother level. I just appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you so much. To all the moderators, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all helping the channel, keeping the chat positive, good vibes over here. Beatrice, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Jaded Green Eyes, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Everybody that came through. Elise, hi. Blessings, hi. Thank you guys so much. I know some people couldn't be here because they have other New Year's celebration things that they're doing. But for you guys to come around and just hang out with us for a little bit during this day that we're celebrating, I appreciate it. You could have been anywhere, but you stopped by here, and I love you so much for that. Just like I love me, y'all know we're growing and expanding on a daily, right? So I can love you a little bit more every day. We just that's just the philosophy, right? I love you like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending that cause all things. They know from the beginning to the end, and they will reveal all things unto you. And they said, but you already knew that too. To the next now. Business done. Ashe. I love you. Mwah.